Creme de la creme, homie.
Top shelf, you know.
I like my beat down.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy YASHIroku, and we're across the street from a prison because today I'm gonna go to a spot where I used to make deliveries. Yeah, you heard me right. I used to make deliveries because I used to work for should I say what it is? I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Well, I don't work there anymore, but I don't know. Let me just turn my music off real quick. If I don't name slip it later on in the video, we're just going to say I used to have a brown truck and I used to carry a lot of brown packages. I don't know. That sounds like something that'll put me over there. And I was over there, but I don't think you can be over there. But I'm just taking a little break. But I know if I was on the premises, that would probably throw some eyebrows, but yeah, I'm on this side, so well, now I'm on this side because I did a U-turn over there. Yeah, I never really been to a prison like that. I've always seen it afar, but this is like the closest I've ever been to one. Yeah, it really does look like how it is. I can't give you the whole tour because I think there's guys up there with guns or something, and I don't want to intrude on that. Or anything that they're doing over there. So let's just get into the video. I got to go to the spot where I used to deliver at, so let's go. We're actually coming up to the area. I don't know, like this route I used to hate. This was like my route that I started. Oh man, it brings back stressful memories. Well, anyway, I worked there for like I believe like 3 months. I don't know how much confidential information I can give out. This is a very like dangerous area too. And speaking of dangerous, I do want to point out the reason why I no longer work there is because I got in a little accident. And this area is notorious for having a lot of accidents and mishaps. Now I wanted to do something different, you know, away from cars, bikes, and things of that nature, just to, you know, try something out. And the pay was pretty good. I mean, anybody will tell you that the pay is pretty decent. And this is area. This was like one of the business areas that I had, and this area really got me because I used to waste a lot of time in this area, but there was a lot of things that wasn't in my control. when you join, you're going to take like a road test. So if you don't know how to drive stick, which is funny because majority of the trucks that they drive now is automatic. So I never understood that. So yeah, you take a road test. If you pass that, then you have to take a class, and it's mostly like a safety driving type class. It really has nothing to really do with delivering and such. Yeah. But this is a dangerous block. But right now it's the weekend. It's not like during the day. I mean, during the weekdays and stuff. But during the weekdays, yeah, I'm gonna just say it. It's hell getting across this. Real talk. But yeah, once you pass your road test, you get scheduled for your classes. Once you well, not classes. It's class. I should have went down there because that loops around. And that's another thing. I didn't really know this area. I don't really live around here. So that was an issue for me too, to learn the area. But now it's funny because now I know the area a little bit. But before, you know, it was a lot to learn, which brings me back to the class thing. The class that they have you do, you have to literally memorize every piece of information. I mean, you really do. I'll go back through here. This is what I was talking about. This loops back around. And it's funny because I didn't know any of this when I first started. And then I think that's like a dead end. Oh wow, it is a dead end. Yeah, I remember this. So this actually loops back around the other way too. And it's funny because I know this whole area now, and I was struggling with this. And it's been months since I've been in this area too. I always remembered, like, when I was delivering, like, yo, this would be a great area to ride, and it is. This is the second time I brought the bike up in this area. At least, like, 30-something miles to get up here. It's worth it, because I like this area. But anyway, you have to take the class. You have to pass the class. The only way you can pass the class is you have to do another road test, which you will pass easy. But the road test, you don't have, worry about it, especially if you messed up the first time when you did the road test. Because the road test is just the first one is just to see if you can handle the vehicle. The second one is actually, can you safely perform maneuvers and actually deliver with the vehicle. That's pretty much what the second one. The second one makes a difference, but you'll have more confidence after you do the class and get information and things of that nature. The written part is what gets most people. It's because you have to memorize everything. When I say memorize everything, you have to do it word from word. So the safety questions and all of that, it's like a little, I don't really remember it to like get in your brain and memorize word from word, because if you don't have it word from word, and it's not, and here's the kicker, you have to not only say it, that was difficult for me to say it word for word. Writing it down is easy, but if you can't say it word for word, you'll fail. That's the hardest part, because writing it down, you can kind of, scramble it together, but when you say it, you can't really scramble it together. You have to like really shoot. If you mess up, then you gotta start all over again from the top. And if you don't get it that way, then you can't pass the class. So once you pass the class, you go to your hub or your area where you're going to start work, and then that is different from, that varies from person to person. So how my experience might not be the same as other people. But from my experience, I got my management. I didn't really care too much for the management that I had. But then again, I really didn't get much time to really get to know them. But I know with my training, I didn't really get proper training, so I kind of had to train myself. So that was kind of an issue, because one of the main things with them is you have to go a certain speed, and you have to meet your estimated times and things of that nature. I want to go to a secret spot. It's by the CVS. Oh, that's a big dog right there. It was a fun job. It's just, for me personally, just management. They used to be on my ass like all the time. For real. That was one of the reasons why I be like, I appreciate the things that any delivery person or, any job, that's like that. That's a very high stress job. To really appreciate the people, because they put up with a lot to get your packages. Alright, I'm about to go through here. This is the back way. Hopefully there's no cops, but I'm not really doing no hoon things today. And this is I brought my car back here too. This right here is the perfect spot for some gincana. I'm not even gonna lie. You can do some S's. I got a downshift though. Look at that. I should get some lean angle too. Look at this. I got some decent lean angle right here. And then I'm going to turn out for the left. Give the left some action. It'd be cool if I had my 14 tooth, definitely. And then I'm going to give my right a little bit some action too. I'm not going to put the elbow down or nothing. But yeah, I love this area right here. I used to bring my car through here. Never brought the truck through here. If I brought the truck through here, I probably would have got fired over that a long time ago. I probably would have got fired if I brought the truck over here. But this is a nice little area for some gincana. Not gonna do nothing too crazy because I wasn't really expecting to come up here. And I gotta show you guys some more stuff when I used to deliver. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but no. Oh no, there's actually another one here too, but I need my clutch hand. So how are we gonna do this? I gotta help CVS out. This is a workout. I'm pushing the bike and I'm pushing this. I don't have any string. I would tow it. I was gonna like strap it on me, but actually wait, hold up. I can actually leave it in gear. This will work. I just won't have any oh, it works. I just don't have any gas. It's actually working. It's actually really dangerous too. This is a workout. All right, now I just have to feather this clutch and ride down this hill right here. Oh, I don't want to go too fast though. I'm amazed this is actually working. I'm glad I got a rear brake. So we're just cruising, bringing them back their cart. There. Hey, they should give me some gas money. Hey, I'll help y'all out. Alright, I gotta get back to the street. I wasted gas. Being a good Samaritan. Wait, it's not really a good Samaritan if they paid me though. So that thing was pretty far. I'm like, I don't know, it's some kind of crackhead or something. Brought that all the way back here. Let's hope I don't run out of no gas. Helping out my community. I don't even live around here.